Hello, good evening. So these are the tips on browser online for both public and private browsing. Ito po yung mga browser na dapat ninyong malaman na available para po pwede nyong gamitin. So hindi lang po Chrome, but marami pa pong iba. So the first one will be Avant browser. Hindi ko kita. Avant browser has three rendering engine built in: Trident, Gecko, and WebKit, the engines behind Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, and Google Chrome respectively. User can choose whatever their favorite engine as the default and switch to others when the default cannot render a web page properly. So ito po yung behind the Internet Explorer, which is Edge na, and Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome, yung Avant browser. And then next one is Microsoft Edge. Yun po yung Internet Explorer last time. They transition in 2017 to Edge, Microsoft Edge. So it's a Microsoft-owned browser. So we will go into that later on. The next one will be UC Browser. UC Browser is a web browser developed by mobile internet company UC Web, a subsidiary of the Alibaba Group. So if you know Alibaba, they are the owner also of, I think, Wish and Alibaba.com, and yung isa pa, yung not Lazada, something like Lazada. And then Brave, I use this one for my Samsung phone. This one is a private browser also. It's very good. Brave is a free and open source web browser developed by Brave Software Incorporation based on Chromium web browser. It blocks ads and website trackers and provides a way for users to send cryptocurrency contribution in the form of basic attention tokens, BAT. So ito po yung gamit ko sa aking Samsung phone, and binablock niya po yung mga ads. So pag halimbawa may gusto kayong panoorin and you don't like to have ads, then Brave is for free to download. The next one is Safari. This one is a very famous brand. It's from iPhone. So Safari is iPhone owned, and it's basically on all iPhone devices. Maxthon 6 is an excellent browser for people who prefer a built-in features installing third-party extension. It's also a great browser for people who usually download media files from the internet due to the user-friendly resource sniffer. So kung may marami kayong i-download, Maxthon 6 is available for you. Next one is Opera. So Opera is one of the browser that I use on my laptop and PC. Opera is a multi-platform web browser developed by Opera Software. So pwede nyong gamitin siya as like Chrome and Firefox. And if you want a private, there is also parang incognito equivalent yung Opera. And I will show you later the advantages of Opera. And then next will be DuckDuckGo. If you want a very private browser, DuckDuckGo is good for you. I heard this one from my children. They use DuckDuckGo, so I also do when I go for private searching online. So DuckDuckGo is also very good. Then one of the second best is Firefox Browser, also known as Mozilla Firefox or simply Firefox. So number one siya actually. It's a free and open source web browser developed by the Mozilla Foundation and its subsidiary. the Mozilla Corporation. Firefox uses the Gecko layout engine to render web pages, which implements current and anticipated web standards. So they are also one of the web browser that I use. Aside from Opera and Chrome, I use Firefox as well. And the first one, which is already in your computer, is the Google Chrome web browser, which is one of the most popular in the world. Thanks to smooth performance, there are many downsides of Google Chrome, but it's one of the most popular use in the world. So that's all the browser that I use. So we go and search. We go into my computer. Paano ba yun? So, so tingnan po natin yung iba't ibang web browser online. Let me switch to my, I think, this one. Ayun. Let's switch to my computer. Pop, 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 pop. Let me check first. Ayon. Ayan. So, ito po yung DuckDuckGo. You can download it for free. It's one of the private browser that I would recommend aside from Opera. So, kung makita nyo po yung aking platform, my web screen, I am using Opera. You see here, it's O. So, sa Opera po, makikita nyo may mga preset na siya na mga menu bar on the sides. So, you can have Instagram, you can have your Messenger, WhatsApp, and all other files that you can place in, that it will come handy for you. And then we'll switch to, let me see. So this is the Avant browser. Let me so you can download also. It's for free as well. And then you can have, wait, anong di man di siya mo dako. Ayan. So yun yung Avant browser, tri-core rendering engine. So it's also good to download things from the internet. It's the one that powered IE, Firefox, and Chrome. Second one will be your Opera. That's the one that I'm using now. And then Safari, which is on your iPhone device. Then the Firefox is free to download also. It's one of the best web browser online. And just now I told you it's the DuckDuckGo, so it's also for free online. And the other one would be Edge. So every time na mag-open kayo ng computer ninyo, normally ang lalabas is ang Edge. Mag-switch tayo ng screen. Saan na ba to eh? Nawala na. Sabay. So again, these are the tips on browser online for private and public browsing. So if you are using Google Chrome or Firefox, there is this thing called incognito. So incognito will make your browsing private. And the other one, the best one. So let's go again. So there's Avant browser. And there's the Edge, which is previously the Internet Explorer. And there's this UC browser for downloading stuff, as well as the Maxthon 6. Brave is good also. One of, if you don't like ads on your browsing, there's Brave. And there's Safari on your iPhone. And there's Maxthon for heavy downloading stuff. And Opera. I would recommend this one. It's one of the best as well. And then DuckDuckGo for private browsing. It's also very good. And Firefox. And the last but not the least, which is Chrome, Google Chrome. So all of these you can download them online. It's for free. So that's all for today. Good evening, everyone. Have a good evening. Have a good day.